Hello everyone, my name is Luchara, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2, episode 12 of my legendary difficulty Let's Play. Things are going very well. I have 3.4 million in the bank. I got some very profitable games. Cyclemania is selling extremely well. Things are going really well. I got my sound studio, got my graphics studio, got my QA, and I'm just trying to think of where I want to invest next. And some people did mention that self-publishing would be good, particularly because I didn't do any self-publishing in my last run. And I agree with that. I should do self-publishing this run, and I will. I'm planning to. But the sales of self-published games are greatly tied to your studio rating here, these stars. And 1 star would not be good for self-publishing. I feel like I want at least 3 stars, maybe 2.5 before I self-publish. I am researching the workshop though, and I think I am going to go with the workshop. But before I get a workshop, I'm actually going to make a marketing room. We'll put this, that's bigger than it needs to be. So let's just go 5x5. And door there, and we're just going to put probably 4 desks in here. Should be plenty, I think. And, a couple heaters, all the amenities. People don't have to leave to get their stuff that they need. All right, and then we'll put some flowers up on the wall so that everybody is mistakenly convinced that this is a good job. Just kidding, it is a good job. All right, so we have a marketing room. Question is, I should have checked this first. Okay, there are office workers out there. I wasn't sure. And actually, all 3 of those are good fits, I think. All right, so and the reason I wanted marketing first is if I do the workshop, I need technicians. I don't know if I've even seen a technician yet, or there hasn't been very many, right? So they give me the option of searching for employees, right? We can go no negative perks. Ooh, it makes it way harder to find people if you go no negative perks. Interesting. Oh, you can specify a gender. That did not used to be there, I don't think. Okay, cool. So we're gonna make a game. First, we're gonna make a game here. Or do we want to make a game? I have a lot of contract work I could do. Yeah, let's just blast through one of these commission works. While they do that, we can do game reports here. Oh, there's a lot of game reports to get through. The problem is my graphics and sound studio will be sitting idle, which is less than ideal. I'm starting to think maybe I should get a second development room as well. And the mindset behind that is you have one team, main development team, that just makes games, game after game after game, no breaks. The second development team does this commission work. They can do contract games. They can do engine updates. They can do free updates, right? All the things that you would do in here that isn't making a game. That way you're always making a game, and therefore these rooms always have something they can do, right? So I'll probably do that, just not immediately. I am going to want bigger QA as well. What's out there for QA? There's one game tester. And they're greedy. We do not take greedy employees this run. All right, so let's expand this room a bit. Should be able to, I think I can fit some desks there. 3 more desks, yep. Okay. And put the poster on the wall here. Make sure there's a poster there. Because everybody likes to look up and see a flower on the wall, right? Apparently. All right, so I have room for 3. So what we're going to do here is we're going to employee search for game tester, just young professionals, gender, whatever, we don't care. And yeah, we're going to look for efficient. We're going to do automatic repeat. So that'll allow me to have some extra game testers, right? And now, like I said, so that'll allow me to look for some technicians this time. All right, so this is what I don't know. Like, I do like 2 of these traits. Efficient and inexhaustible. Doesn't take breaks, does everything a little faster. Are both good. The salary isn't that high, actually. I'm just in the early game, you want to try to find cheap employees, and I'm just not sure if I want to keep that mindset forever or if I eventually want to pivot and try to find actual good employees. But this employee is good, so we're going to hire them. We're going to put them there. All right, so we are. Ooh, there's a legendary technician. Pretty sure legendaries are still a trap, though. They're not worth what they cost. So, Horror Wizards 3 is selling pretty well, so we're going to do an add-on for that. Again, efficient and inexhaustible. You're hired. All right, so 8 add-on for Horror Wizards 3. We will call this Horror Wizards 3 Merlin's Beard. I don't know. I don't know why I use that name. Because it has something to do with wizards, I guess. All right, so yeah, I think I like those sliders. I think that's fine. Leave everything on there, obviously. So now we can polish here. We can polish here. We'll bug fix when they're done in this game report. So bug fix, and then they'll do a little polishing after that, after they get the bugs out. So let's get the bugs out, though. All right, and we got another game tester. All right, so we'll cancel that. Get a little bit of our money back. Now we'll look at some of our special marketing options. For example, we can spend 30K to make a demo for Alien Invasion 2. That seems like a smart thing to do. I know 30K is a lot, but I think it'll be fine. I should also probably look for an extra office worker, right? 70 to 90. Actually, let's continue development. Let's do a pre-release for the press for Merlin's Beard. So it's $25,000, but basically it gives me 3% to my review score, like an extra 3%, which is good, usually, generally. All right, so that demo didn't really work. We do got to wait till the end of the week to see the result of that. So let's look for a 4th office worker. We'll go efficient there. But that gives them time to polish. All right, so plus 3%. Alien Invasion 2 add-on is off the market. Maybe 328,000 though. Yeah, my cash on hand continues to rise. So I'm feeling pretty good here. Another Star Impairment 2D block graphics. That is good. And 85%. All right, so that extra 3% definitely matters. That is the highest reviewed game I've had yet. All right, so what do we want to make now? Is there anything I can research here, really? Those are too expensive yet. I am going to do both production and console development, or I'm hoping to, if I don't accidentally screw up and ruin this. Yeah, extra. We got to get ice hockey. We always do a Luchera hockey game, right? Got to stick to my Canadian roots, so we'll get ice hockey. Now, sports isn't even available yet, but eventually it will be. So let's develop a game. Let's do a Middle Ages game, because that's the trend. So we'll go role-playing. And what works with role-playing? What have we been doing with role-playing? Role-playing adventure, I guess. So role-playing and adventure. Middle Ages, which is somewhat saturated, and we have no stars in it, which kind of sucks. So let's do something we do have a lot of stars in, like wizards or dragons, or fantasy. But fantasy is super saturated as well. A lot of this stuff is pretty saturated. Now we could do hunting. We can call this, I don't know, what would a hunter in the Middle Ages be called? Crossbow hunter. Crossbow hunter? Sure. That'll be for adults. Probably go without. No, we'll do trolley. We'll do this license because it is for role-playing games. And we will do the on-wheel engine because that is the better engine. Atari, Tapple, Pete, and the arcade. Let me just check dev kits. Neither of those are worth buying right now, I don't think. Obviously, we want to leave all the languages on because this is my game. These sliders look good. These sliders, on the other hand, need to change. Big time. So let's move all these down. We got to get this up because We have an extra room for all these say, 3 things. We do not have the extra room for technical points yet. That will come later. The only thing about making role-playing / adventure games is I feel like if it was just role-playing, these things would apply, but like adventure makes them not apply. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's fine. And we will get them to do just 2 things. Same here. UA will do probably 3 things, since gameplay is important for RPGs. It is getting to be quite expensive to make a game now, so hopefully we can continue to make good games. Because if we don't, if I make a bad game by mistake, it's probably going to lose quite a bit of money. All right, so what do we want to do here? Do we want to do a little hype? Now, I shouldn't need to do hype. Like, if you look at the hype level of most of my games, 99, 97, 67, 77, 64, 93, I did not do any of that hype. Some of them might have been, like, some of this hype was because this was a sequel, but most of that is from my publisher, right? Because I'm publishing through Taydu, where I have an exclusive contract. So I don't really need to do marketing. It's a waste of money for me to do marketing. But on the other hand, I don't really want to have them sitting around doing nothing, right? I mean, how cheap is the cheapest? I mean, it's pretty cheap. Just do this 3 times just to make sure that it has some hype, I guess. I guess I don't trust my publisher. All right, Alien Invasion 2 is off the market, so we will probably do a sequel to that soon. Let's continue development. Let's get these bugs out. Polish it a bit. Let's get the pre-release special marketing done. Only 50 to 70. I feel like the reason it's low is because of what I mentioned there, partially, where we're not putting those extra things in because it's a role-playing / adventure. But adventure, I think, is the only thing that fits right now with role-playing. Ooh, we got, okay, well, that's console stuff, which we're not really doing yet. Let's wait till the end of the week here, get our extra 3%, and then let's put this out. 60 to 80, so it's going to be somewhere around 70, which is fine, I guess. I would have lost points too because I had no stars in Middle Ages. But now I have a star, which is helpful. Oh, 75. Okay, that's better than I thought. Yeah, our controls needed more work. So I should have put even more. Should have put that slider up even further, I guess. Lesson learned. And sound is a little weak as well. Sound isn't that important. Well, neither is controls, I guess. Things that are important, I was good at those. Now this, I don't think I'm going to make an add-on for, because I'm not confident that this is going to sell enough to make the add-on worthwhile. But yeah, Cyclemania is kind of carrying me right now. Like, it's selling 6,000 a week, which is a lot. Where's that landed on the list, I wonder? Top. It's the best-selling game on a weekly basis right now, so that obviously goes a long way. All right, so I have the workshop research. So I could make the research now, or the workshop now. Do I want to? Is the question. Is there anybody out there I could put in there? Okay, there is 2 technicians, but one of them is legendary. And the reason why I say legendary is a trap, because of how expensive they are, right? Like, you can get like 8 employees for the same that it costs for a legendary, right? And could I get away with having 1 legendary? Probably, but I don't want to get in the habit of hiring legendary employees. Because I don't think it's smart on this difficulty level. So I'm just going to do, and here's the other thing. I have no idea how big of a workshop I need. I don't typically make workshops in my runs, so I'm not super familiar with how many, like how big of a workshop I need. I could fit 6 desks in here. I should have checked those. That can be overcrowded. No. Okay, so let's look for some technicians that are efficient. Okay, so we want 6. So now port a game. So we're going to port Alien Invasion 2 for arcade cabinet, right? It's just off the market. It's sold fairly well. Okay, so is that the only? Yes, that is the only chip for arcade cabinets right now. I have no stars in it, so that kind of sucks. But we'll get them. We'll get the stars. All right, so these sliders are right. Let's move the technical one up even further. And let's add these extra features. It's relatively cheap to port this game over to, right? How fast is that going to go? Probably going to be pretty quick too, if I had to guess. Let's just bug fix it. Okay. Now we need to get some technicians. Okay, there's one. Oh, I didn't put heaters or anything in there. My bad. My bad, guys. Sorry, folks. Let me get some heaters for you. Don't want you freezing to death. Give you a medicine cabinet in case you get sick. We'll even give you a water dispenser to drink out of. Because apparently humans need to drink water to survive. Or so I've been told. And my employees want to survive for some reason. I don't know. I feel like they're kind of soft, but you know, whatever. I'm just kidding. So other than the legendary, what was out there? You're too expensive for what you bring. And all-arounder is a completely wasted trait in a technician. All-rounder is really only good if it's somebody in this room, right? In my opinion, anyway. But yeah, this was very quick to make, and it's not very good. Okay, so let's continue development. Why is this so bad? Could I add some stuff to it? Well, I could. At a relatively cheap price as well. Yeah, okay, so let's add this. That's why it sucked. Clearly. That's why it was rough. All right, so let's adjust my design priority. Well, let's get even more into tech. There we go. All right, what do we want to research now? Apparently we want to pick up this desk first. I have $5 million. Should I just get more topics? I mean, I don't need more topics, so right? Let's get like cars in case I want to make another racing game, I guess. Be good to have another racing topic. In theory. All right, so there is... What is with getting inexhaustible as well? I mean, that's a good thing. I'm not complaining. Is there any... In theory, we could do commission work. All right, so hopefully this makes this game much better. Greedy, I'm going to have to pass on greedy. Greedy is not good. All right, so we're just waiting for the graphics team there now to do their thing. And I'm hoping this is enough technicians. All right, so what's the development report say now? 60 to 80. That's better. That's much more in line with what I expected. So I guess we can release this into the wild. Finish development, 60 to 80. 68 hype. So self-distribution. All right, so we're selling them for $1,000. We make $300 profit. We're using the highest quality components in everything right now. Is that what you want to do? I don't know. I've never really played with this. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to leave it at max for now. I'm going to leave the price where it is for now. I will try to make some cheap ones at some point. All right, so hopefully it's pretty good. Okay, 71%. That's okay. So we got like 3 achievements for that. All right, so if I do automatic production, will it make those for me like I want it to? I hope so. Oh, there's a lot of commission work here. Is there any commission work in these rooms? There is not. All right, so what do I want to do? I want to port over another game like Cyclemania or Cyclemania over, maybe. All right, where's Cyclemania? Right here. Arcade cabinet, okay. Cyclemania Arcade. I probably should have changed. I didn't change the name on the other one. Probably should have. Didn't. All right, turn on all the languages, of course. Okay, these sliders you can't adjust anyway. Put gameplay down even more. Put technical up even more. Add all these things. Like, I don't understand. These ones are grayed out, indicating that they were in the game previously, but surely these ones were also, or these things I just, oh no, never mind. These are what I can't add. Okay, that makes sense. You can't have controller support for an arcade machine, right? And password saves don't make sense as well. 94 hype rate out of the gate. Okay. We're going to go a little heavier on the graphics and sound here because those are more important for racing games. We're going to go relatively light on the gameplay. Research. We'll just leave them chilling for now. All right, let's go with a large booth. Let's go Alien Invasion 2. Let's go Crossbow Hunter. That's at 90 hype. Let's go Horror Wizards 3. And Puzzler of the Dragon 3. Sure. And another 1,800 fans. That's a pretty big jump in fans. All right. Side quests. Let's grab that. Unlucky. We're going to add them. Ooh, 30 to 50. Why is this so bad? But we need more graphics. I bet. Yeah, I got to wait for the graphics and sound teams to do their thing. Graphics in particular, right? Yeah, you're hired. Okay, so that's 6 in there. And that may be way too small. I don't know. Just being honest. All right, so let's do pre-release special marketing for Cyclemania Arcade. Get the 3% bonus to the review score. Yeah, we got to get this graphics number up. And it is going up, right, as my graphics team does their thing. But apparently I'm going to need a larger graphics team soon because I've been waiting here. Luch Engine was licensed. Hey, it's only 16,000, but every little bit you get from licensing, I consider that a big win. All right, so what's the development report say now? 60 to 80. Much better. Do I want to release this or do I want to fart around with it for a little while longer? Like, I could add even more graphics. I think that'll make it much better. Is it worth the extra time? Debatable. Can we add side quests? Yeah, let's add side quests as well. Yeah, that'll be good. Continue development here. Yeah. They're polishing. Still wait for the graphics thing to be done. Okay, it's done. Now 60 to 80 again. I'm hoping it'll be pretty close to 80. Yes, nice high graphics score. That's what we want, right? I think I need more programmers in my main room as well. Self-distribution. I'm going to go a little cheaper with this one. And I'm going to stick with the $300 profit, though. But it's $100 less for people to buy. I wonder if they buy more because of that. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. All right, 81%. Perfect. That extra 3% helped push it over 80, right? Which is nice. All right, so that's 2. I hope they can keep up with the sales. I've already had 3 cancellations, so that leads me to believe that I'm not keeping up and I need more people in here. Possibly. Probably. So racing is a trend. Should I make another racing game? How long ago was my last racing game? How long is that the trend for? 34 more weeks. I can get a game out way before 34 weeks. Let's go racing. Nothing goes with racing, though, right? That I have, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because only action, sim, and sports go with racing. So I have 2 equally bad options to either leave it empty or put something that doesn't fit. I think I'm going to leave it empty. And I know it's not good to leave it empty. I understand that. And it's probably better to put in something that's bad. But I'm going to try leaving it empty. I want to see. This is just a test for my own curiosity. So those are the settings. All works. Those are the correct settings. All right, so let's call this cars versus bicycles. Which, I mean, pretty sure the bicycles or the cars are going to win. Also, I have no stars in cars, which doesn't help. But that's okay. I want to see how good this is. This is a test. Should I be doing tests on legendary difficulty? Probably not. But here we are. All right, so you go down there. Need you all the way up there. Try like that, I think would be good. Turn on everything that matters here. None of these are green though, right? Which hurts. Which hurts my potential review score. We're going to go all out with graphics. No, we're going to cut one. We're going to go pretty heavy on the sounds. It's expensive, much more expensive than porting to arcade. And that's okay. All right, so I am going to increase the size of this room, I think. And we're going to hopefully add a couple more graphics artists. Oh, that's stupid. This was in the way. That's why it wouldn't let me put a desk there. Which is dumb, but it is what it is. All right, and I know I probably should have taken snapping off, but I'm lazy. All right, so what do we got for graphics artists? There's 4 of them. You're hired, and you're hired. There. 2 of them don't go to the bathroom. That's good. I do think I need more programmers in my main room. But that, I think, will be a problem that I deal with in the next episode. Let me know, how good do you think Cars versus Bicycles is going to be? How are my arcade machines going to sell? Am I going to make money off them? So many questions that I don't have the answers to. Do I need more, a bigger workshop or a second workshop? I don't know. That's what the comments are for, though, folks. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.